Argyle, Texas, at the New Hope Equine Assisted Therapy Ranch. It's a great place for people with special needs. They also take care of and rescue horses, and they also have some animals up there. There's a few of their beautiful horses that they have there. I'll just flip through those real quickly. Great horses, but I've been volunteering here for a while. In the summer of 2019, my daughters and I went up to see if we could help out. Well, they had a corral, and they needed to expand it. This is the expanded corral. But next to that corral was a goat pig pen. 3 goats. They were shared by Oreo, Henry, Stephen, and Hugo the pig. And this pig pen, goat pen, was really nasty. It was small. It needed to be torn down. It wasn't in the shade. And so what we did was one day we tore it down. And that same day, later that day, we used these pallets as well as some new ones, and we built a new pen up under the tree there. And this became the new home for 3 goats, Hugo the pig. And the owner was so happy with the completion of this new pen that she said, I want you guys to figure out a way to decorate. So what we did was we decided to build a series of panels, and those panels, those cutouts, are going to be used to decorate. This video is about the panels that we decorated with the cutouts.
Here's the basic plan on how we plan to decorate the pen for the 3 goats and the 1 pig, Hugo. So this is about the size of the pallet, 44 inches high by 53 inches wide. There were 11 slats to make up the front of the fence, and it's about 48.6 feet across. There are 11 pallets, as I noted, and so this is where the gate would be, and these were the walls of the front of the pen. So the idea was, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cutouts and decorate every other piece of the fence. This would be the New Hope logo facing that way. This would be the New Hope logo facing that way. And then we'd have a pig cutout. Oh, we'd have a pig cutout here. We'd have a goat, and a goat. They'd be facing this way, and the pig and the goat would be facing to the center to give it symmetry. 3 goats, 1 pig, 2 New Hope logos are 6 total. So 3 pieces of 8x4 plywood cut in half would give me 6 4x4 pieces, and this is just a mock-up of a poorly drawn goat that might be one of the cutouts. Very simple.
Since the logos would be the easiest to paint, I started with those since they were black and white. I had one facing left and I had one facing right. And then the first step here, though, was to take the plywood and prime it so that it would be waterproof and protected. So we used this cover stain primer, and my helpers here helped me to paint several of the pieces of wood, and then we started on the first logo here. My daughter is here tracing right now.
All right, we got the projector on, and Anna is tracing the New Hope onto the 4x4 piece of plywood. Getting in close. Just doing the eye right now. Got a projector here with a little USB on there. Messy garage. Making progress. Overall looks pretty good. We tried to do some taping here, and it works pretty well there. I hand painted this one. This was taped and it kind of bled through. This one was taped, and we're going to wait and let it dry. I've hand painted this one, and I'm in the process of hand painting this one. Maybe I'll do this one. I've got to get some lunch. I'm about to fall over. Anyway, that's the first New Hope. All right, so I got the E and the P and the O and the E painted. We're gonna wait on Anna to take her masking tape off. But that's pretty much done. We're gonna have to do some touch-ups with the white primer here and here. These spots here. There's a couple spots here and here. And then maybe along these edges to clean them up a little bit. But not bad. Got the other one over there. I'm gonna take a break for today. I think I'm done. It's getting warm outside. Sign off for now. Okay, got Anna out here. We're removing the last of the masking tape. It's so satisfying.
Ooh.
Oh, it's much better. She discovered that it's better for it to dry more completely. And there it is.
This one didn't dry as long.
Yeah, we might have to touch that one up a little bit. We can
Let
that one dry more, and then we'll get these little dark spots that I think got on your fingers or something. Let's set this over here outside, and we will sign off for now. What do you think, girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, good help, girls. Good tracing. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, but looks great. The second one is over here, and we did do the tracing. You can see the pencil marks on there. Looks pretty good. So just like any project I've done, you get better the more you do it. And here my daughter is. She's got gloves on. We've got paper there. We've got a better brush. The lines are getting thinner. They're getting more exact. And this image is much, much better than the other one, as you can see. All right. Just painted the second New Hope poster. It'll go on the pig and goat pen. Got a little bit of smear here, so we're going to let this dry. Kind of clean up that P and this O and that H and maybe this N and E with the white paint. And then we'll put some clear coat on there. Cut it out, and we'll be able to install that at New Hope maybe next weekend. Sign off for now. All right, so I have finished the touch-ups. There was some marks down here. The letters were a little messed up. I kind of smoothed out some lines along here. And so we are done. Done. With this, I'm going to be cutting this out with a jigsaw, or hand jigsaw, and hopefully taking this up this weekend. Well, I wasn't done. Turns out after I did the cuts with the jigsaw, it had smeared all the paint along the edges there. And when I looked at the design closer, it was really raggedy. And the white wasn't quite right. So as you can see here, I came in with a really bright white acrylic. And I came in with a much, much better set of brushes that were able to get into the nooks and crannies there and help me paint up the lines a lot smoother. So I redid all of that, repainted it, and it came out much, much nicer. Then after everything had thoroughly dried, I used this Polycrete protective finish. I had experimented quite a bit. Put one coat on the back of each of the logos, and then I went through and I did 3 coats for the front. I'd do a coat, let it dry, do another coat, let it dry, and then this is the final product. You can see the lines are much, much smoother. This is just before we took it up to New Hope. This is the right logo, looking much, much cleaner, and the lines much, much smoother. So there you have it, side by side, facing one another, very symmetrical, and all done.